Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. It's so good to have you guys here on my channel. Thank you so much for being here. So I actually decided I would do a collective reading today. I haven't done a collective reading in ages, and I really miss doing them. So much has been going on, and so many amazing things have been happening. There's a lot of shifts happening in the collective. I don't know for you guys, but I've been really experiencing 5D consciousness, and every single day I am connecting with this consciousness, and I can see that reality is a game. Reality is a hologram, and it's all about accepting that, right? Because now what's happening is there is a lot of light that is being directed onto the planet, right? So what happens is the planet is rising to a higher state of consciousness. So we're all rising to a higher state of consciousness. And it's pretty much as if the whole world, the entire planet is on a massive Kundalini awakening, right? Because more light is being shined into everybody, and everybody's able to see their shadows. Everybody's able to see themselves for who they really are. Every single person is going through their own evolution, right? And the cool thing here is that there is no right or wrong when it comes to this evolution, because I've been here in Brazil for a little while now, and I can see that here everybody's going through their own evolution. Back in Australia, everybody was going through their own evolution. So we're all on a journey. So it's about honoring that. If you're an empath, you will start feeling more. You're already feeling more, especially with all these moon eclipses and these all planetary shifts and everything. But this is also a reminder, you guys, that we are the creator of our realities. I know that a lot of you may be questioning me. All right, so how does that work? Because if you're creating your reality, and if we are manifesting our reality, how does all this planetary shifts, how does that work? And the way that I see it is that this reality exists, right? This reality of planetary shifts, astrology, star signs, and timelines, and all the kind of stuff that exists. But it's about you knowing whether you're going to allow these external realities, these external narratives to rule yourself, to rule your consciousness. So it's all about what your consciousness is actually getting attached to. And this is where you claim your sovereignty, right? This is where you claim who you really are. This is where you claim your consciousness, because if you are constantly attached to the external reality, to the external narrative, to the external of chatting and what other people are going to say, to the external of star signs and all these things. And now there's nothing wrong with any of that, because I do star signs on this channel, and I am doing star signs today as well. But it's really about you not allowing your configuration to rule your consciousness, if that makes sense, right? It's really about you guys. Sorry guys, I had to turn on the air conditioning because it's super hot here. But back to what I was saying, it's about you claiming your consciousness, right? And it's about you knowing that you are in this physical body, and that this physical body has emotions, this physical body has feelings, this physical body has a mind, a brain that will... Sorry, someone was calling. Anyways, it's about knowing that this body has a physical brain, that this body has a nervous system, and that the nervous system from this body went through traumas, went through maybe situations in life that hurt this physical body. So then it's about you learning and allowing your body to process all of this. It's about you allowing your body to process all the trauma and continuing with life, right? I believe that one huge misconception is that, oh, you have to stop everything because now the world is going through a massive shift. There is a massive awakening happening. But it's not about stopping everything. It's about living through life. So You wake up, you have your to-do lists, you have your things that you want to do, and you do them. And you may listen to your body saying no. You may listen to your mind trying to sabotage you. You may listen to your thought patterns, to your thought frequencies around you wanting to stop you, but it's about not letting those thoughts stop you because they're just thought forms, right? So let me pull some tarot cards. I haven't done a tarot reading, a collective tarot reading for quite a while and I really miss doing that. Let's see, how are you guys doing? Hope everybody is doing amazingly great. I haven't done one of these in ages and I'm so excited. Okay, Queen of Wands. So it's literally what I just said. Queen of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Guys, so what I'm getting here with this card, it's about taking actions and claiming your sovereign power, right? Claiming your sovereignty. The Queen of Wands, when I look at this card, it reminds me a lot about you claiming yourself, you claiming your consciousness, right? And claiming opportunities, letting go of this mold, letting go of this frame that society put you in, that your traumas put you in, that your paranoias are putting you in, that your insecurities are putting you in. So noticing what comes up when an opportunity knocks on your door, right? Very interesting. All right, what else? Now, for who is this reading? This reading is for everybody, right? So if you found this channel, if this reading found you, then it's meant for you, right? But remember, this is a collective reading, so just takes what resonates with you guys. If this reading is not resonating, please do not watch it. Please don't try to force this video to resonate with you. Just stay put, listen to it, and if it doesn't resonate, it's all good. All right, what else? What's happening with the collective? Thank you, my guides. Thank you, my consciousness. What does my consciousness want to express through these tarot cards right now? Okay. Let's see. Knight of Swords. And Ten of Swords. So we're starting to notice now, guys, how our thinking gets us tired, right? And I don't know for you, but I've been going through this massive shift, and I feel like a lot of people have, because I saw this YouTuber talking about it yesterday as well, that sometimes reality may feel wonky. I don't know for you, but for me, like, sometimes I look at reality and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so wonky, and I feel like I need to pull myself back. And if I don't watch myself, right, and if you're not watching yourself, what can happen is these thoughts that you're not being aware of may rush in. So it's literally about all of us, and this is for myself as well, reclaiming our bodies, right? Reclaiming our sovereignty and reclaiming our thought patterns. So if you're the kind of person that is constantly thinking, if you're a Libra like me and you're constantly thinking, what thoughts are you thinking? And this may feel tiring right now, because I've been doing this exercise and I'm going to share it with you now. I wake up every morning and I am aware of everything that is happening, aware of my thoughts, every single thought. And what I'm doing here is I watch a thought and I'm like, ooh, that's not me. So I reframe it. So I start telling myself, this is my consciousness. I am consciousness. My consciousness is the only thing that is ruling this body. Nothing else out of my consciousness is ruling this body. I only think positive thoughts. So I start to affirm these affirmations, because affirmations, they are thought patterns, right? And our minds, they're decoders of the ether. So whenever you're having a thought that connects with an emotion, that is actually connecting with an entity within the astral realm, call it astral realm, call it metaphysical realm, you can call it the alternative space, like reality transurfing says, but there is a non-physical reality, right? But there are many forms and ways of it can be the non-seen, the unseen reality as well. So whenever you're having a thought with an emotion, that is aligning your physical body with a reality within this unseen realm to stay there. And if you stay there for so long, it'll materialize into physical reality, right? Now, what is happening in the world is that there's so much going on, and there's so much clearing happening. There's so much light that is being cleared out, right? That these thought patterns that have been ingrained within us, these thought patterns that have been ingrained within our nervous systems, within our bodies, within our minds, they're coming up to the surface. So you may be having thoughts of like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I'm having this thought. But the key here is to also not be afraid of your thoughts, because your thoughts are just thoughts, right? So your thoughts will only manifest when you combine them with an emotion, which will then lead you guys into an action, right? Also, what I'm getting here, it's time to really focus on a desired reality for yourselves. Now it's interesting because I'm being given here a vision of every single one of you creating your own timeline. So we have timelines that are inorganic. We have timelines that are not made by us, that are made by an external desire, an external entity, something else, right? But now it's the time to stop and think, okay, what do I actually want? And commit yourselves to these thoughts. Commit yourselves to these mental pictures. So it's about doing this conscious exercise all freaking day. The entire day you're watching your thoughts. The entire day you're watching your mental vision, what you are visualizing. The entire day you are embedded within a positive self-talk. This is not, guys, a spiritual bypassing. We're not repressing anything. We are noticing the negative thoughts and we are alchemizing it, right? So we notice it, we accept it, and then we change it. We're not pushing it down. We're not pushing it away, right? Because a lot of, for me in the past, I used to push it down. And what is going on is I'm going through a phase in my life where things are coming up and it's like, woo, I have to accept it. Cool, I'll accept it, but I will change it with a positive thought. I will change it with a positive emotion. So if you've been feeling a lot of negative emotions, sit and start to embody an emotion. What is the emotion of courage? If you've been feeling fear, start focusing on the emotion of courage. Sit for 10 minutes or 5 minutes and start to feel courageous. Feel it. Make a commitment. Every single day, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to feel courageous. And I'm going to tell myself I am courageous. You may visualize the sun in your solar plexus chakra as well. That it helps a lot. So really getting in tune with that, with yourself, with your creative source. And I'm getting this really cool message right now. A lot of reality is wonky. This is very cool. Reality may be feeling wonky for a lot of you guys right now because your body is not used to being the full creator of its reality. Because now, if you're resonating with this whole reading, you are going through a phase in your life that you are starting to realize that you are creating everything. It's your consciousness creating it. Before this awakening, you were creating it unconsciously. Before this awakening, you were waking up, going to work, doing your tasks on autopilot. But now, if you've been feeling numb, reality has been feeling wonky, and it's kind of like playing hide and seek. Because sometimes it's been happening with me. It's like reality has been playing hide and seek. One day I'm like, yeah, that's what it is, and then the next day it's not. And this is because you're starting to play with your powers. You're starting to play with your manifestation powers. And don't be afraid, right, to be called crazy. Don't be afraid to be called insane. Now, another thing that I wanted to share with you guys is we're moving through a phase right now where everything is spiritual. And I'm speaking for myself, and if you're resonating with this, beautiful. If not, it's all good. But I'm going through a phase in my life where I see everything as spiritual. If I'm going through any sort of turmoil, if I'm going through insecurities, if I'm going through craziness, I see that as spiritual. And I see that as a manifestation, something that I created unconsciously that is being manifested right now. So whatever emotions or whatever situations that you are in right now, and that you don't want to be in right now, but you're in it, and you're like, how did I end up here? You created the situation. Let me repeat it. You created the situation unconsciously, right? So what we're doing right now is we are consciously creating our realities. But Joey, how did I create where I am right now unconsciously? Well, let's put it this way. What do you do with unconsciousness, right? Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with anything. There's nothing wrong with watching TV. There's nothing wrong with reading a book. There's nothing wrong with listening to music. There's nothing wrong with anything. There's nothing wrong with eating healthy food or junk food. It doesn't matter. This reality is a massive game. But it's about listening what's working for you and what's not working for you. So what songs are you listening to unconsciously? Right? You're just putting the song and you're just going about life and you're not even paying attention to, but that is being put into your unconscious. Or you're watching a movie, you arrive super tired from work and you're watching a movie and you're there, but you're not there, you're somewhere else. But your body is there with your unconscious mind and it's receiving the information. So the key of being in full consciousness is to, if you're gonna watch a movie, watch it with consciousness, with your consciousness. Be there. If you're on your phone, be on your phone. Don't stay on your phone just scrolling and mindlessly. Stay on it. What is the purpose of you going on your phone? If you want to scroll through Instagram consciously. If you want to read a book consciously with your entire being. If you're in a conversation, be in a conversation consciously listening to the other person. If you're watching a YouTube video like you're doing right now, be here right now. Because consciousness, we have to train our consciousness, we have to train our mind, our attention to always come back to its center. And this is how we align our thoughts with what we actually want for ourselves. And this is how we stop all of this. Okay, my laptop's battery is about to go. So let's do this one last card pull and that's it. Okay. Alright, consciousness, what would you like to express to every single person, to every single consciousness, every single human being that is watching me? Death. And 7 of Wands. Now is the time to let go of any old paradigms that is keeping your consciousness as sleep. That is keeping your consciousness not fully where it is. Are you here right now? Are you here? Where are you? Where is your consciousness? Were you somewhere else? Were you at work? But your body's here. Did you leave a part of your consciousness at work today? Did you leave a part of your consciousness with a work colleague or with a family member? Where is your consciousness? Don't leave it. Bring it back to you. Bring it back to your body. So, how do we leave our consciousness? We leave our consciousness through unconsciously arguing. This is pretty cool. That's coming through. Arguing is not wrong, right? Unconsciously, there's nothing wrong. Unconsciously, arguing is not wrong either, because then later on you will notice, ooh, I was unconsciously arguing and now I am consciously arguing, so I know who I am. I know what this avatar, this character is. But we're going towards evolution here, so for your evolution, I believe, this avatar believes that when you are consciously arguing, it's so much better because you are consciously arguing. You're not trying to prove a point. You are just speaking your truth through consciousness, through being fully in your body. You're not just mindlessly arguing, blah, 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 blah. No, you're bringing yourself back here. You're arguing with consciousness. You're speaking with consciousness. Cool. And this is how we bring the balance of masculine energies and feminine energies within ourselves. The light and the dark, the yin and the yang within us. Right? Alright, let me close off with an ancestor oracle. Okay, consciousness, what would you like to express through these oracle cards to every single consciousness that is watching me right now? Wow. Be graceful in movement and action. So it's really cool because it's literally what I've been trying to channel here to you guys, which is you're feeling your consciousness and you're learning how to master your emotions. You're learning how to master your thoughts. So a Shaolin master, right? He expresses himself in a way that he moves his energy. So they're channeling. I'm getting a message here from my consciousness about Tai Chi, right? You're moving your chi, you're moving your prana. So finding ways of moving your energy through practices of yoga or running or going to the gym. But now, guys, now is not the time to stop. Now it's time to move your consciousness. It's time to move your body through dancing, through art, expressing your truth consciously. Cool? Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.